Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a case study for Reliance, HDFC and ICICI Bank, because this is an important event to learn from the war or how markets react with the war situations. Especially this is one of a kind of war. Okay, so let's just dive into the price action. So IV is increased, and then you could clearly see this. So I'm using 15 minutes time frame here. This was Friday, so this was basically a war news. Okay, I will put hashtag here. But here what happened is, so here what people thought is markets are gonna go down because it was a war situation. Okay, previously when you do the case study, that happens same. Whenever there is a war, we can see up from 5 to 6% of fall. So that is what they imagined, and everybody has done put call selling here plus put buying. Okay, this was the combination done here and expecting market to go down. But what happened is reversal. Okay, so it was a gap up. Clearly they have done all the SL hunting in the gap up itself, and then after that also they have done the market was going up, and then they patiently waited for some time, and here also people started that thinking that market will go down, but no, here also it didn't go down, and then it just reached its high. Okay, so you could see here clearly how Reliance was performing, and today it was profit booking. So markets are exactly at the same position where yesterday buyers were getting activated. Okay, so when you compare this with May, and then you could see market is still inside a big range, and currently it's standing at the middle point where markets can either go down or can go up. Okay, because already the SL here upside and downside has already been hunt, so now it can either go sideways or it's trying to settle down. Okay, we'll have more confirmation in the OI. Now we'll read the HDFC chart. The same pattern. Now when you compare 12th and 13th, same reaction. People were thinking that prices will go down more, but then it had a very huge gap up, and first candle itself, see the range, and then Bank Nifty though didn't move that much as a Nifty. Sorry, yeah, it didn't move because of HDFC Bank. While Reliance was having an opposite reaction, HDFC had a consolidation phase. This actually affects Bank Nifty. So you can clearly compare HDFC with Bank Nifty. And today it was clearly profit booking day, and the prices reflect in Bank Nifty as well, which also had the profit booking day for today. Okay, now we have ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank exactly acted like Reliance. So you see here was a consolidation phase, and then a breakout, and then again consolidation phase, and then breakout, and then you see almost 3% up. And then today what happens is profit booking. So you can understand whenever market moves abnormally, like 3-4%, 4%, if any stocks from Nifty moves with that price accuracy, understand the next day is going to have a profit booking. Okay, even though I have seen HDFC moving 11% from down, which has happened in last April. So this is kind of a very good case study. Okay, now when you compare May, still ICICI is inside the range and it has not done any breakout. So I'm talking about this range, while HDFC was in parallel range. Okay, now let's go to the interesting part where we'll try to analyze something in the OI. So for this I'm taking Trading Tick website. First we'll go and check Reliance. So this is the Reliance overall OI chart, and then you could clearly see how OI 62 in call side and 45 in the put side, and you could clearly say that call ratings are still more in the market, so has the chance of breakout. if profit booking happens in the call writing. Okay, now we'll go to HDFC Bank. HDFC Bank also call writing is above, but yesterday I definitely know it was call buying and today it's call writing. Okay, now we have ICICI Bank. Again here ICICI Bank call rating is more. So you should recall that exactly 1 week before, Reliance plus HDFC plus ICICI Bank. Although Reliance had call writing a little bit more than put writers, but HDFC and ICICI, they stood equally in OI. So put writers were equal to call writers. Here where comes the SL hunting concept or price action, which you will understand when you follow the charts. Okay, now we would go and study the straddle. So I'm going to do a straddle study for both dates. So they have to compare, right, for both dates, that is for 12th as well as 13th. Okay, so we are going to take Reliance first. So here is PR Reliance. Okay, so I am going to take Reliance here, and then let's just keep 15 minutes time frame for time being. Okay, so this is 15 minutes time frame, and the Reliance today we will check. So today open was for Reliance 1430, so we'll give 1430 as our reference point, and then you could see it was a beautiful decay because it was almost sideways. But yesterday open was 1400. We'll just unclick this and we'll go to yesterday's 12th. Okay, so here you could see, so here I have to explain concept. So here I have to explain a concept because it was a very big rally here. Here decay doesn't work. That's why you see the first move here is clearly negative and then sideways, which is why here it was sideways, and then again rally, and then it was a negative decay here. Okay, so positive decay, negative decay. This is how market works. Okay, the concept behind decay. Okay, now I'll go and do the case study for HDFC Bank. Long straddle and short straddle, these two are a very good hedging strategies one should learn so that they can remain profitable in the market. So HDFC here open was 1910, so that is not available. We'll take 1900 and it was clearly lost. So price action similar. See, this was a negative decay because of the first candle move, and then market was sideways, and you could clearly see how the decay was also being sideways, although nobody would have made money here. Now we'll go and check the live for today. Okay, so today's open should be 1950. Since we don't have 1950, we might take 1960, which is again a loss because you could see the price action how the first candle made a very good effort in making it a negative decay. Okay, now we'll go and check for ICICI Bank. So this is ICICI Bank. Open was 1430. We have 1430, so clearly it was sideways for the whole day. Okay, and when you check for previous day for 12th, the first candle was 1400. 1400, I hope it's not available to improve the count. 1400 is not available, I am afraid. We have got 1410, and this was also clearly negative. As you could see, it started with 50, ended in 63, so clearly a negative decay. And now we are going to check the important factor. So let's just switch it. Okay, maybe I think I should take just the page and let's just do some analysis here. So first off, I'm going to take is Reliance, and we'll compare the OI. OTM 66 and 32, exactly half, so clearly bearish. HDFC Bank, unless until if it is profit booking in call writing, then markets might reverse and go up. Here is clearly 41 and 18, so here also call writing, same condition applies here as well. Now we'll go to ICICI Bank, and when you check OTM, so always be reliable on OTM because that's where sellers are, they make their positions. So 26 and 13, almost more than half call writers, which is a clear indication that market's gonna go down further if any profit booking, if it doesn't show up. Okay, so that's it guys, thank you, keep supporting my channel.